I'm Marvin Keene from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Started in Kona in 2014, so we're going into our 11th season, so right past that 10-year mark, and we're excited to keep going and keep making Konas. Truth is, when we started, we never had a Kona, so we had no real idea about Kona. We were both academics, and so we wanted to kind of get into business for ourselves. And so we started just searching around for different opportunities. We got this idea about franchises, and so we started to do some research online about franchises. And Kona Ice just kept popping up as, fast-growing franchise, really good return on investment. And at the time, we had young kids, so my wife was on the PTO. I was involved in the education system, not only at the university level, but also at the K-12 level. And so we just saw that it really meshed really well with our lifestyle. And so it was an easy transition to bring that into the community and really grow it from there. So we now have 3 Kevs, 2 minis, and a kiosk. And so we're everywhere from schools to rec events to convention centers to the mall. So we're kind of everywhere now. So it's a good growth process. Our expectations weren't really high. We were both working full time, and so this was sort of a side business for us back then. And beyond my expectations, it grew into something that we're far beyond anything that we thought we were going to be. So Kona Ice is by far, and I've looked at a number of different franchise models. One of the key pieces that I think sticks out to me is that flat royalty fee, whereas other models are taking a percentage of all of the revenues that you make. So those franchise fees are revenue based, whereas Kona is not. You have other brands that they force particular things on you and expect you to be able to make profits where you have to have a certain sale going on. And if that sale is going on and you're not making profit, but I still have to pay royalties, I'm actually losing money on this sale, and you're forcing me to do that. And Kona never does that to you, right? They have the LTOs that will help your business, but if you don't want to do them, don't do them. And so that's always a great thing for me to know that I have the ability to make decisions that'll keep me profitable for my area, because it may be different for someone else's area. When I talk to other people that are thinking about going into business and they ask me why I think Kona is better than any other brand, those are the sort of things. The other thing for me is the support. I mean, the support that I get from Kona is absolutely phenomenal. What you see with other franchise systems, it's just not there, right? They kind of throw you out there, and again, they may mandate things that you have to do, but the support is not there. And so getting that type of support from Kona corporate is the key for me. A lot of it is meant to take the pressure off the franchisees so they can focus really on just kind of doing that, digging into their market, digging deep into their client base, and really serving the community, so they don't have to worry too much about the marketing side, right? They can have something that's plug and play. They sign up for it and it's done for them, and they can add to it if they want, but it's there for them. They're supported, and it's really, really good. When I go into a school and I'm able to give back a give back check, or when a principal sees me out and they're introduced, like, oh, that's Marvin, he's Kona Ice, he's giving me back so much money and he's been able to raise, and they're always talking about how much you've done for the community. And for us, we're just kind of going at it, putting our heads down, going to events, doing give back checks, and we're not really taking account of how much that means to our community until we hear them say it. And that's always important for me, because when I'm looking to do something, they're like, oh, of course, you do so much for the community. Of course, you come on to this festival, you do that. And I see then that what I'm doing really actually impacts the community. One of my favorite quotes is by Maya Angelou is, people will forget what you say, what you do, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. And that's really important. That's what I see in the community. So that really touches me. I think that, again, starting 10 years ago, where it was like, Kona, what's a Kona, right? To now, you say Kona, everybody completely understands what you're talking about. And so I think that growth in the brand development is key for a lot of people coming into Kona now. So they're walking into something that's recognizable. And so it's a little easier for them to kind of get into the markets. And so I say just use that to their advantage, right? Use the brand recognition to their advantage and really try to hit the ground running. Whereas vets, we put in our time, right? And so we had some hard knocks up front, but now it's good. I think that if you have the ability to be all in and do it as a full-time job, then you're gonna grow so much faster. And again, that reward is gonna be there. At some point, everyone realizes like, why am I doing this corporate job? Or why am I doing this other job when I have this great business model at my fingertips and I can be really successful and profitable and get all of those things from it that I want. Like, again, being able to give back to the community and really be a part of my community and be profitable at the same time. It's great.